What's happening, guys? This is a look at the JBL Charge 2. This is my new Bluetooth speaker, which replaces an older Bose Sound Mini 2. I normally use it at work, and unfortunately the Bose got a bit battered and failed to work again. I had it for a couple of years, to be fair, and it's been battered at work. Gives me many hours of entertainment in the warehouse for radio and what have you. So this is a replacement. It's around the same price I paid back in the day for it, with my staff discount. And yeah, I picked this one mainly looking on Argos just because the quality looked pretty good. The reviews are very good. What Hi-Fi gave it a 5-star, which is pretty good. It just seemed one of the best Bluetooth speakers I've seen for a while, with the output, sound volume, and etc, etc. So let's have a look. This is the packaging you'll get if you get it from Argos. I got it the next day using their fast track service, which I can't rave about enough. It is bloody fantastic. That is the SKU for it. So 5497144 is the catalogue number. Type that in and it'll take you straight to this. But this is the retail packaging itself. So we'll zoom in a little bit. So obviously that's a picture of it. Looking on there, so quite self-explanatory really. It's got 12 hours battery life. It's going to vary though, it depends how high the volume is and how much bass it's used. There's quite a lot of factors that go into that, but generally speaking you're going to get around that figure. It's got USB, which is great. You've got a microphone built in, so you can use this to answer phone calls like I've just received. It's also waterproof to a degree, more splash proof than anything. This logo here, there is an app you can get, the JBL app off Apple, and 3 of you can connect to it at once and basically take it in turns to stream it. So that saves you having to keep disconnecting Bluetooth and reconnecting it, stuff like that. And obviously it is Bluetooth certified. I'm going to zoom in out. I'll have a look at the other side. So let's zoom out and have a look. So with this one, you got a USB port on the back, and you can charge your phone from the speaker, hence why it's called a charge. So it does have the ability to charge directly from the inbuilt speaker battery, which is pretty good. And then we'll zoom in a bit more. Gives you a bit more splash proof, 6,000 mAh battery with USB charge out, which is great. So, I mean, it's quite unique, not many things have that. And speakerphone, so this is pretty good. So with any other Bluetooth speaker I've ever had, basically when you get a phone call, it drops the connection from your Bluetooth and it comes straight through to your phone. Well, with this one, you can actually press the button and it'll answer directly through the speaker, because the speaker itself has a microphone built in, so it does have the ability to do that. Whereas other Bluetooth speakers don't normally have the microphone ability, hence why the calls get dropped. Like I said, Bluetooth there. Now if we look at the technical specifications, it's zooming right in now. So you got 2 times 7.5 watt speakers. There's obviously your dimensions, frequency response, pretty decent, and there's your decibels, and signal to noise ratio, etc. What's in the box? So we've got one obviously speaker, one 5-volt 2.3 amp USB charger. Now that's quite a powerful output, 2.3 amp. That's quicker than most phone chargers are. So obviously to get that, because it's such a big battery, they do include quite a nice beefy charger, and it's nice that they include that, to be fair. One micro USB cable as well, 1 meter. Safety sheet and quick start guide, pretty standard guys, to be fair. So that's that. Looking at the other side, so this is the side now, there's plenty of advertising here. Social mode, 3 apps you can connect to it, and away you go. Splash proof, so it's resistant, and water resistance, that's pretty cool. Obviously don't chuck it in the pool, it's more if you're next to a pool and splash it, it's going to be absolutely fine. And along with, obviously, you got your EIN, so your European article number, if you want to give that a search on Amazon or wherever, if you want to go to one of the compare sites, and off you go. Now let's crack this open. So it's going to be a case of pull tabs, so we try and get this off as smooth as possible. I like to preserve the box just in case I return it or whatever, I decide to sell it or anything like that. So let's go for it. And normally once you get 2, 2 out of the 3 done, you're normally okay. And lift. No, we're going to have to go for all 3 of these to get this open, but that's absolutely fine. This is the experience. Cool, so the big reveal. So you've got a bit of foam, nice thick piece of foam, which will obviously then reveal the speaker itself. Ooh. So we're going to take that out and pop it to one side just for a second. And then the accessory box is in here. So we'll put that box out of the way and unbox that, which then unveils, ooh, a brightly coloured charger. Now I'm presuming we've got a couple of adapters, so European, not for me, 3-pin, that's for me. So it's going to be a multi-country one, which is great. And then the charger itself. So I'm going to pack it. I've got the JBL branding to not get confused. Not that you're going to get confused anyway. Obviously it's got all the various things on there, such as different languages, what it is. And obviously all the safety marks required to have it here in the UK. And yeah, cool. So obviously USB port is on the bottom there. And then it's going to literally have these prongs on it, which also make it American. So it's American, European and English. Now for us, we're going to simply have to slide this down. Slide it down. And boom. It's in place. So there's your charger. Further into the box, we've got your quick start guide by the look of it. So I'll zoom out, guys, so you can have a look. Charge 2. Quite a thick book actually, so there's probably going to be 2 things in there. Obviously warranty information and a quick start guide. And then last but not least, get rid of that, your flat, I like flat cables, that's a nice plus, micro USB. So if we just have a quick crack in here, let's have a look what's happening in here. So, warranty, charge 2, warranty card, that one says, you've got an explanation which I think would be towards the battery or something like that. Yeah, laser, whatever. This is your quick start guide. This is the one you really want to have a look at. It's going to basically tell you what buttons do what, but for the most part, guys, you don't really need to know. So, to the speaker itself. Let's have a look. Now, it has got a nice weight to it, which is always reassuring, and this, guys, is it. So I went for the black version. Have a quick look around. Obviously you've got the JBL branding on the front there. Obviously the speakers are behind here, which you can't see. On the top is where the business happens. So you've got your power. Turn it on, there you go. Obviously Bluetooth. You've got some LED indicators here, which will probably indicate your battery. You can hear it then connecting now. You've got your volume up and down. You've got your power sharing mode, which will obviously then need the app to coincide with it to get it to work. And you've got your speakerphone answering system. As you can see, it's automatically paired to my phone, as I have used it before. On the side, you've got your bass subwoofers, which will then fluctuate when being played. And on the back there, you've got your charger in, so that's when you're going to charge it. You've got an auxiliary ports in, and you've got USB port out for charging. And on the bottom there is some writing which you can just about make out, which will be stuff like your serial number and obviously the power input and all your various safety marks. So I haven't played with one of these before, hence why it's connecting already. I had played with one of these in the shop. It is sounding, the sound wise is phenomenal for its size, but to be fair I was blown away by the Bose series, fantastic bit of kit, but a lot cheaper, and it is, the build quality is fantastic. Like the rubberized bit, because you can have it flat or you can actually have it standing up, it doesn't matter. They advertise that feature as well, by the way, so it's not like I've just made that up. So it's pretty decent, and the fact it can charge a phone or something is pretty good. So guys, that's been a look at the JBL speaker. Any questions or anything you want to know, please do let me know. But this has been a look at the JBL Charge 2.